This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this deep to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Pitch made across the middle by the running back. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Here's that defense shifting again. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Goes to his right side there for the completion. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. Looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Clemson. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Good enough for the 1st down, the 37. And the Boilermakers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
And that's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And the Boilermakers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. He'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He lets it go. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the catch. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
And Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The shotgun handoff here. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They'll run it here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. When he's got some space here. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Boilermakers. He's going to score.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. This should be the last play of the quarter. Here comes a handoff. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. To dart to the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the 1st down and much, much more.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation.
The ball is free inside the 5. The defense has it, off and running. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Boilermakers looking to run some tempo here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Touchdown, Purdue. This offense really clicking. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. He's in the clear. Across midfield. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made it to 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Designed quarterback run. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Putting toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And the Boilermakers will crank up the tempo. there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to the left. And he makes the catch. Where was the coverage? That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. They move the six. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It will be 1st and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down. We're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Boilermakers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Looking deep downfield to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. So, second down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Boilermakers. This offense cannot be stopped. They're setting out to try the PAT. Oh, and it's blocked.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. But it takes the toss and moves to his right. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How impressive have these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play. Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
It's a deep shot to the right. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Second down after that previous play. Linebacker shifting around now. The shotgun running play call. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
You know, this is what makes this quarterback so hard to defend. Of course, you want to take away his throwing game, take away his receivers, but then he uses his legs to pick up a 1st down. This defense is going to have to make some adjustments. Be aware of him scrambling for big yards.
And the Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Boilermakers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. 1st and goal, down 8. They've got a score and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes the catch. That 2-point try levels the game here in the late stages. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Short pass finds the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it in the open. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And the Boilermakers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He's looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Here comes the crowd noise trying to help this defense out. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He'll hand it off. Going to be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, you talk about a turn of events. What a job by this defense. You're thinking at the very least they're potentially going to give up the go-ahead field goal, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they come up with this interception and get the ball back to their offense.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's looking deep again. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He could go. Past the 50. And he goes down, but that takeaway is the final play of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. On the move now. He'll wisely throw that one away.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense, really put in a tough spot here, coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on third down.
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. They've got to give your kicker a chance here. Drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Trying for pick 6 to win the game. That's it. Game over. The defense makes the decisive play to win it in overtime.
Oh, no. They may have just cost themselves the game with this interception. That's the last thing you can afford to do in overtime. Now it simply comes down to, can you stop your opponent from scoring, or the game is over.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play to keep hope alive in this game. Tight end makes the grab.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So here we go. We'll set up for a walk-off chip shot to win it here in overtime. It's good! An overtime game winner!
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.